What up, YouTube? Xander Great 35 here. I've had this idea for a while where I interview other YouTubers and kind of do a Q&A session, so here's my first try at it. Just let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. It'd be nice to if you guys give me a thumbs up. I've spent quite a bit of time doing this. Let me know if there's any particular YouTubers you want me to do a Q&A session with, or maybe comment some questions you want me to ask, and yeah, hope you enjoy. I'm here with CavFanatic21 David, and I'm just gonna give him a quick interview. So first question is, how did you first get involved in the hobby?
My dad used to collect back when he was a kid, like 60s baseball cards, so he still has them. He used to show me those, so just kind of got me into it. I don't know.
Alright, next up, what or who do you PC?
I have a ton of PCs, as people probably know. My main one's J.J. Hickson. He plays for the Portland Trail Blazers, Dion Waiters, Vinny Pastano. He's a relief pitcher for the Indians. He's my main baseball PC, and then basically anything Cleveland Browns, really.
Okay. Why do you PC them?
They all played in Cleveland, so that's when I started for all of them. Hickson doesn't anymore, but I just stuck with him just because, I don't know, he was my first PC, so I just stayed with him. Plus, I'm a Cav season ticket holder, so that's the reasoning for Hickson and Waiters, basically.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So how did you find out about YouTube?
Really don't even remember. I used to go on YouTube before cards or stuff like that, and I remember one time I wandered on to Chris at Cards Infinity. Somehow I found his videos, and I used to still collect back then. I used to only do like retail, and then I had no idea about hobbies, so I started watching his videos, and I saw like 5 autographs coming out of 1 pack of cards, so that basically got me into the whole thing. Even getting into collecting more seriously, just those videos.
Yeah, that pretty much happened with all of us, but so how did you pick your username?
So CavFanatic21, CavFanatic's just like a website. I don't really know. It's like a forum or something for the Cavs. It's like their official forum. I don't know. I never have been on it, but they advertise it a lot, so I don't know. It's just something people say around here, I guess. And 21 just because that's my favorite number. Plus, that's J.J. Hickson's number, so pretty simple.
So when you got started on YouTube, who did you look up to, or who helped you grow your?
These people probably, I don't even know if they even watch my videos anymore, because this was like a long time ago, because I've been on it for a long time. But Ike Love 500, Adam, I think he has around 1,000 subs. He still makes videos, actually. Kingo for Life 123. I don't think he does videos anymore. He's in college now, but I used to talk to him a ton. And then Bust Some Wax. He's this guy from Denver. I haven't talked to him in like years, but those are the 3 guys I really started to get to know before anybody else.
Yeah, I used to talk with those 3 guys too. I actually met up with Kingo for Life on Vlog TV a couple weeks ago, but yeah, they all were pretty big. So who are your favorite YouTubers and why?
Right now, I don't really have any specific favorites. I'd say favorites to watch would be, the main guys, AeroFalk77, Tommy Golf 85. Those 2 guys probably, I like their videos the most. But as far as my favorite YouTubers, I probably just go with the guys I talk to the most. DZ for Show 23, Laker Card 7, Illicit J Moss, Kid 44, and Viva Gallardo. Those 4 guys I talk to probably the most out of anybody.
So where do you see the community going in the future?
Well, for me, lately, I've been more just doing in person. So, from what I've seen is there's been a ton more in-person autographing, like everywhere. It used to just be like 1 or 2 guys, and then it grew. Last season there was probably about 8 or 9 main people, and now you see just about everybody's going to a game or 2 a year, doing in person and stuff. So I think there's going to be a lot more of that, I hope, too, because that's one of my favorite things about the whole community.
So just kind of an extra question, but I know you do in-person autographs. So has it been easier or harder to obtain autographs with the, I guess, more people going after the in-person autographs?
Well, I don't know. Here it's always been kind of the same. There's always been a lot of people here doing autographs. And one thing that I think people don't understand about in person is it's a lot easier than you think. If you've never done it before, you can still go to a game and get 10 or 15 autographs, no problem. So, yeah.
Yeah, I remember I used to go to Red Sox games, and I'd never consider getting players' autographs. And one day I tried, and I got like 8 autographs, and it was
Yeah, it's not that hard,
yeah.
actually.
So other than YouTube, where else do you deal or talk about sports?
Like I said before, Cavs season ticket holder, so I'm just a big sports fan in general. Like all my family members, we always watch all the games and stuff. So basically everywhere, school, friends, everywhere.
Are there any like specific forums you might go to, or do you do like?
There's a Cavs forum, Cleveland Cavaliers forum. It's called RealCavsFans.com. Most people probably have never even heard of it, but yeah, that's basically that.
What's your favorite piece in your collection?
Lots of people don't know I have it, but I have a LeBron James signed basketball. It's like certified by Upper Deck and stuff.
That's pretty cool. What's the story behind it? How'd you get it?
My dad, I think it was about 3 years ago. It was a gift actually for my birthday a while ago, like 3 years ago, like I said, and he said he won it in a raffle at his work. Like every year they have like a giant picnic thing, so he just said he bought like tons of tickets, like $50 in tickets or something, and he ended up winning it. So
It's pretty cool. So what's your dream card or your dream piece of memorabilia, even if it exists or doesn't exist?
well, it used to be just like top of the line Hickson card. I ended up getting a really nice one, so really now if I had to pick anything, I'd probably just go with something like Michael Jordan signed shoes or something crazy like that. I don't know. I don't really have anything specifically or like realistic I'm going after right now.
Yeah, we'd all like a Michael Jordan autograph, wouldn't we? So what do you like about the hobby?
Uh, well, for in person, that's mainly what I'm doing now. I don't even do much cards, but the main part about it just to be able to say like you met this player and you got their autograph and stuff, and just it's just another way to get closer to sports and stuff, because you never imagine being able to meet like your favorite players and stuff.
Yeah. So what do you dislike about in-person autographs, or since you're not doing too much cards anymore, what did you dislike about the card hobby?
Uh, cards was just like a lot of greed and scamming. You're gonna get that with anything though, but for in person, not much. So far, it's been pretty good, except for up here I'm in Cleveland, it can get down to like 15 degrees sometimes, so that kind of sucks. Sometimes players don't sign, which is it kind of sucks, but at the same time, I don't really pay too much attention to that. I'm just thankful for all the players that do sign. So yeah, that's basically it.
Yeah. So what would you like to see changed in the in-person hobby, or maybe what would bring you back into cards a bit more?
For cards, it'd just be less greed and scamming, even though those probably aren't going to go away. But for IP, there's not really much. I like it how it is for the most part, so just gonna keep rolling with it.
Would you like to see like maybe more access to the players, or do you think it's plenty as it is now?
Well, yeah, it's plenty as is. I go to the players' hotels and stuff, so that's pretty cool. I know some people can track them down even further than that. So, that part I think is pretty all right, I guess.
Um, so what's your maybe favorite moment in sports? Maybe like your first game, or you pulled a card, or meeting a player, or something along those lines.
Probably have to be meeting J.J. Hickson or Kyrie Irving. Those are some of my favorite players. Hickson, I've actually been able to meet like 6 or 7 times now because I've been doing this for a while. But the first time I met him, I remember, was in Philadelphia. I actually had some tickets to some courtside seats, and I got to go into the locker room and stuff. So I ended up being able to meet him there, and it was just really surreal. Just to think that you follow a player so much, and then being able to meet him is pretty awesome.
Yeah. So where's your collection headed? Do you plan on adding any PCs or selling any off, maybe?
Uh, I just not really selling anything off. I'm just trying to add to everything all the time. As far as in person, right now I have a big goal, and that's try to get 1,000 autographs in one season. So right now I'm doing really well, though. I already have 396, I think. Trying to keep track. 396, and there's been 12 home games, I think. So I'm definitely on my way there, I guess.
All right. So lastly, will your collection ever be done, and will you call it quits? I mean, like if you get 100% of J.J. Hickson, will you still go after some of them, or?
I'll probably eventually, stop. Uh, I'll probably save a few things here and there if I ended up selling everything. As far as in person, I'm not really sure. Next year I'm going to college, so I might not even be able to do any in person. But sooner or later, I imagine I'll sell some stuff, kind of get out of the hobby. You never know what can happen. So
Yeah. So it was nice talking with you, David. And YouTube, hopefully you learned something new about him.
yeah, thanks, man. No problem.
Peace.